time for surely. Yeah.
Should we
close it.
slowly wrap it
yeah.
up?
So like closing out this the podcast and whatnot. We have a lot of young founders and people trying to make it in life, right? And you guys are all very old. But I'm gonna focus on you two right now, right? What is like an ending statement that you want to tell the young founders and people in the scenes, the strivers watching this?
I mean, I was a striver back in my day, dude. Back in my day, I was a striver too. I think the biggest thing that a lot of people in the startup scene tend to do, and even myself to a degree, is that you tend to make your entire work your personality. And I do think that is like, when you're younger, you could do that, right? But then when you get older, you start to realize that being a young founder is no longer an identity that you can have, and a lot of people tend to realize like, hey, I'm no longer that like child star. I can no longer you no longer have the excuse or the privilege of being able to say I can make mistakes and come back, or I can say like a lot or you can do a lot of questionable shit because you're young. You lose that pass, right? So I always tell a lot of younger founders,